Now we're getting you some breaking news at this point in time where the finance minister meets the President Droupadi Murmu before presenting the 2023 union budget. Well, this is a customary meet which the finance minister does every single year. This is how the President gets the first glimpse at the budget. That is the picture that we're putting out for you. The finance minister meets the President Droupadi Murmu before presenting 2023 union budget. From here, she is going to be heading to the Parliament to present the budget. But remember, before that, there is a cabinet meeting that will set to take place at around 10:15 today. And those are the visuals on your screen. This is a significant budget for the government, as this is an election budget. This is also the last full budget of the government ahead of the 2024 elections. A fifth budget presentation by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman will take place at 11 a.m. in the Parliament today.
मोदी सरकार जब से बनी है और समाज के सभी तबकों का ध्यान रख करके बजट लाती है और निश्चित तौर से भी कुछ घंटे बाकी हैं, आप देखेंगे कि समाज के सभी वर्गों का उम्मीदों वाला बजट है ये कहीं ना कहीं हमारे प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व और हमारे वित्त मंत्री जी के देखरेख में जो हम लोगों ने देश के साथ काम किया है उसका परिणाम है कि इकोनॉमिक सर्वे भी आप देखें तो कहीं ना कहीं भारत की अर्थव्यवस्था अपने पटरी पे है।
My colleague Ashwarya is joining me live right now. Well, Ashwarya, very good morning to you. The Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has already gone off to the Rashtrapati Bhavan to meet President Droupadi Murmu, and that's how the President gets the first sneak peek into the budget. And from here on, what is scheduled ahead for the Finance Minister? There's a cabinet meeting, and then, of course, she's going to head to the Parliament. Take us through the details.
Well, it's a very important day for Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman as she, visited first Rashtrapati Bhavan and met Draupadi Murmu. Later, her cavalcade left for the Parliament, where she will be first, meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla. And later, yesterday, as far as the economic survey was concerned, which was laid down in the House of the in the lower house, and now that will be presented. There has been a customary function which we saw each and every year, where Nirmala Sitharaman, economic advisor, MOS Finance, all comes out from the Rashtrapati Bhavan and later visits the Parliament. And before that, a joint photograph will be clicked where she will be clicked. This time as well, the budget will be on the e-tablet as from where she will be reading. But clearly, this time it is going to be stormy as far as the budget session is concerned, because yesterday as well, several opposition parties have stated that before, after the budget that will be presented by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, there should be discussions on several important topics, including the ongoing Adani and Hindenburg report, and also the SBI and LIC shares as well. So these should be one of the reflections that opposition parties were demanding. But certainly it's a very important day, as because this will be the last full budget of the Modi government 2.0 as far as 2023 is concerned. And next year the country is going for the general elections as well. So it has been expected by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman that major focus would be on the economic growth, and as suggested by the economic survey as well, the GDP has been predicted from 6 to 6.8 for the fiscal year of 2023. So that would be the focus, as Prime Minister Narendra Modi yesterday mentioned that the motto of his government has been always India first and citizen first, and that's the theme of the budget so far. How it would be accepted by the opposition parties and general in large would be seen later in the day. But 11 a.m. sharp is the time when Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman will be presenting budget.
And like you were mentioning, Aishwarya, that how the opposition is going to react to the budget, that remains to be seen. But a senior Congress party leader, Manish Tiwari, has already tweeted and he is critical of the budget, where he goes on to say that budget in India is once-in-a-year opportunity for the finance minister to grandstand. The Congress party already critical of the budget even before it's presented. What is the opposition expecting? Because there were several key issues that were raised in the all-party meeting that was chaired by Parliament Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi earlier, where they wanted to discuss certain issues. How has been the government's response to it?
Well, look, the government was always willing to have a smooth session this time, and therefore the reason in an all-party meeting, each and every agenda that was put forward by the opposition parties, including the BRS, the Aam Aadmi Party, the government clearly stated that they are willing to discuss all this, but prior to discussion of budget. But certainly, yesterday what we have seen is that BRS and Aam Aadmi Party, in fact, boycotted the president's joint session in the parliament, and therefore the reason perhaps the government hit out and stated that they do not believe in the legislative process. They should first come to hear what President Droupadi Murmu had to say, and then later they can protest. That's their right. But why to boycott? This has not been seen in many years in the history of the country, where president has been addressing, and the government clearly had targeted the opposition party, saying that it was the disrespect for president as well. But the opposition parties, including the BRS and Aam Aadmi Party, clearly stated that they did not respected President Draupadi Murmu, but they were not willing to join the address because government has failed on all fronts. Now, several issues that were raised by the opposition parties, which includes the census survey as far as the caste system is concerned. That's what BRS raised, and that should be done. Adani Hindenburg report should be discussed as well, as to what Aam Aadmi Party alleged that there have been several crores which have been taken as far as loan by Adani, and Aam Aadmi Party MP Sanjay Singh went on to say that this could be another Adani could be another Nirav Modi or another fugitive, and he can run away, and therefore the reason perhaps the investigative agency should investigate into it. SBI and LIC is one of the major issue that Aam Aadmi Party and the opposition parties also raised to discuss in the floor of the parliament. But whether the government is willing to discuss or not is something which remains to be seen. But the opposition parties clearly stated that in all party meeting, government was not very much agreed to their demands. But Prahlad Joshi came out and said that they wanted to run the parliament in a very smooth way, and therefore the reason they are ready to discuss any issue, but only after the budget would be discussed, after Nirmala Sitharaman will put out today. But on the other side, yesterday as well, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who came and interacted to the media just before the president's address, also mentioned the fact that because it's going to be the last budget of the Modi government 2.0, the focus of Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman would be to enhance the growth of the agriculture sector and also the industrial sector. Manufacturing sector is something that they are looking upon, and in the economic survey, service sector is something that has predicted a growth in compared to last few years. So that would be the major focus as well. It has been also said that this time there would be no changes in the income tax slab as well, and that would be a great relief for the middle class and salaried income people. So that would be another focus as far as the budget is concerned. But yes, as Manish Tiwari and other Congress leaders already had been opposing, it's going to be a very stormy session, and that's what is expected from
Yes.
From this session of the parliament as well.
Absolutely, Aishwarya, and I appreciate you joining us with all those details, and we shall come back to you as and when that budget is presented by the finance minister in the parliament.